Hello. How y'all doing? Ooh, how you guys doing? I always like to just go ahead and start the video, even when I'm not like in position, just so that I don't do any overthinking. Shit started. We here. Okay. We getting it cracking. I'm gonna pull my cards over here, but I feel like this is gonna be like a free talk. I feel like I'm just gonna spit because, you know, everything is already like on my mind. And I just have a lot of different things to say. Like, I don't really need the cards. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm in my unmade bed. And yeah, I'm kind of tired, but I definitely wanted to start, you know, just getting back to, I guess, teaching through my own experience. And yeah, so that's what this is. Please like the video when whether you're watching this live or you're watching this later. Please like the video. Hey, please like the video. Okay, even if you can't stay, please like the video. I'm trying to get these to circulate better. Like right now, the best thing that circulates for me is me posting a picture. So I'm probably going to repost this with a picture. Boom. Put the link in the comments. That's my new strategy. So if you're trying to grow, you got to try different things, okay? But hey, welcome. Okay? So yeah, we're going to be talking spiritual warfare and betrayal. It's just something that I keep experiencing. Like, the more I've elevated spiritually, like back when I was just like a regular person, ain't nothing would happen to me. I mean, that's not true. Stuff was happening. Okay, like people have been reacting to me and even my kids weird for a long time, you know? And I've been telling my daughter, because she's kind of starting to have like the same experiences as well, of just people being really jealous for no reason. Like, hey, I want to be your friend. And then like all of a sudden it's a problem, you know? And so I've been trying to like, you know, talk to my daughter just so she can just remain confident. She's super confident. Like my daughter 10x's me. Okay, when my daughter gets to be queen, y'all better. She's a little more cutthroat than me. I'm a nice queen. Okay, but by the time she queen, rules is gonna be the rules. Okay, but anyways, it's not easy being chosen. Welcome Chris the Empress. Okay, it's not easy, man. Like, many are called. Yes, many are called. Like, who the who, right? And few are chosen. And I want to elaborate on that, because it's like the how to be chosen. Okay, it's not so much like chosen at birth, even though I do feel like that. I feel like certain people are predestined, but even if you were like predestined, you could still fuck it up. Okay, like, I don't know, there's a thin line, because sometimes I do feel like some of us, God is gonna keep their hand on you. But I mean, I know for me, like, I could have went astray, and then I won't get to be queen this lifetime. Okay. And I ain't playing about that shit. And I don't care who don't like me calling myself that. Okay. I know who the fuck I am. You find out who the fuck you are. Okay. If anybody has a problem with me addressing myself as queen. Okay. But anyways, yeah, my blessings ain't free. Okay. Ain't none of this spiritual protection, spiritual knowledge, especially. Okay, spiritual knowledge, spiritual ranking. Okay, that shit is earned through sacrifice. Okay, and I don't mean sacrificing the next motherfucker, because people got the game fucked up. People got my God fucked up. Okay, you're a dumbass. All you black magic bitches. Okay, you warlock whack niggas, okay? Like, y'all stupid. You're dumb. It's all that shit's returning back to you. And the only way you can affect somebody with those black magic things is if they're in a lower vibration, okay? They're actually sending me a message I want to share. they're saying that this is why you can do manifestation, because you're actually pushing through the physical realm, which is a lower vibration. So that is kind of like that. So yes, manifestation is real, okay, because you are asking to inflict on the lower vibe, which would be the physical realm, okay? So I'm sure we could talk about that shit all day and depict it, but Spirit, they just wanted me to tell you, other scientists out there, that, you know, so I'm like, what was I even saying? Your ranking, you have to earn it through sacrifice, okay? Of the sacrifices within you, okay? So it's your bad habits, okay? It's fasting. That's why fasting and praying works, because you're sacrificing food, okay? So the things that even like your joys, okay? You can sacrifice those things so that you can prove yourself, okay? Ain't none of us chosen ones getting through. It's what they say. Ain't none of us chosen ones getting through without proving it. What's up? I know I'm sexy. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if that's sexy or not. But yeah, you must prove yourself, okay? To the Most High, to your ancestors, you got to show that you're really down for it. And, you know, I know for me, I've been attacked so much with death magic. Oh my God. I actually went to the ER recently because I was like, okay, this has happened more than once. Like, let me be cool. I don't want to share details because people are watching me to try to kill me, okay? But, and it's sad because I'm just a little mama forward trying to be a social media influencer, and people wish death on me because of who I am. And it has okay? Anyways, I went to the fucking hospital just to make sure. They took x-rays, they did a blood test, they did everything because I went to ER. So they did everything just for them to tell me, 9 hours, okay? Just for them to tell me, you're fine. Just go see your PCP if you're still feeling strange. And I was like, okay. Like, now I really know. Because I was like, let me not be stupid, even though I felt like it was spiritual. Let me not be dumb, okay? And so I brought that up because I just recently went to the hospital, but I've been having this, like, happen to me through different groups of people attacking me, okay? Right now, my family's, well, this ex of mine, I allowed back into my energetic field just to fucking get a group of people to try to come after me. That's my most recent group of people. But I hope that those girlies, like, you don't want to smoke, okay? That man is super sadistic. Don't be listening to his ass, okay? Like, for the girlies from the new group, like, just walk away so that you don't have to get that karma. Okay. But my family is also attacking me at the same time. And before that, it was another lover of mine and business partner in a whole fucking group of Masons. Okay. And so, when I was having this feeling before, I prayed about it. I mean, I thought I might drop dead. It was the first time. I mean, like, for real, I thought I might drop dead. And I was just like, but I have a covenant with God over my life, though. That has nothing to do with anybody else. It has nothing to, I wasn't like in duress when I made this covenant. This was something I did when my little girl, she woke up out of her sleep one day and she goes, Mom, I'm going to live for 100 years. And I was like, that's a good number, Boogie Boo. I want to live for 100 years too. And me and her just put it out there that we get 100 years. And so, like, part of me was like, I know I get 100 years. God said I get 100 years. Okay? And, you know, and so I was like, I didn't think I was going to drop it. I just trusted God. That's why I'm even bringing that up. Is that I just trusted God. And that was a sacrifice, you know, because if I had been like, oh my God, I need medical attention, you know, and not gone through it or whatever, like, I'm not saying that I couldn't still pass tests or whatever, but you know, I just really felt like that made me and God like this, because I thought I was going to die and I didn't. Okay. And I did it and started feeling better. And by the way, I'm feeling great as far as my health. As soon as I got the message that I'm actually healthy, I stopped feeling the sensation. I'm like, motherfuckers. Okay. But at least, you know, got that in. So you know what, Jamal, real talk. telling my story is sending out the distress signal, because, you know, my angels or whoever, my angels in the physical and stuff, I'm letting it be known. And really, I protect myself. Hey, what's up? Hey, Carrie, I'm protecting myself, because the more I speak on it, like, I literally know, and you gonna show up or you gonna do something. I already done spoke it out, you know. You really want that smoke? You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like sending out the distress signal, like, I'm under attack, you know. So my FBI agent who protects me, you know, it could be like, you know, just watch a little closer, make sure nobody gets in the gates, you know what I'm saying? And it's that deep, like, and I was telling my daughter, I was like, you know what? The fact that motherfuckers, like, want me DEAD for censor purposes, it's kind of like, that's so cool. I really must be that bitch then. Like, and like in real life, I'm just a mom. I'm just a mom, okay? I'm just a sweet girl. Like, I'm a regular person. Like, I feel like I'm regular. Apparently I'm not, though, okay? Apparently anybody can be successful except for me, okay? No, not the good heart loving, awoken girl. No, hell no, not her. Anybody else, though. Anybody else can be successful, but not me. Not me. If I'm being successful, that's a threat to society, which I feel you. I feel you. I know. There's gonna be some changes made when I'm queen, you know what I'm saying? Which is freedom. Like, the only thing that, and I think that's why they don't like me, is because I preach self-love, freedom, follow your own way. You know what I'm saying? I don't preach conformity at all. I feel like we can call God by any name. We can speak any language. We can practice. We can, like, I really believe that the highest form of praise is to be your true, authentic self. Okay? And that is a fucking threat to our society that we live in. Because if everybody especially in the age of Aquarius, I think that's what it is. The age of Aquarius is that, like, people are, like, actually awakening right now. Thank you so much, Carrie. I just saw stars. I didn't realize. Thank you so much for sending me stars. Okay, Carrie, shout out to Carrie. Hey, okay. Thank you so much. And so, yeah, being our true authentic self is like the highest form of praise, because God did not put us on here to be conformist. No, he didn't make us each unique and then give us all these weird ass life paths, right? For us to conform, you know, and to never, okay, Chris, I got you. What's up, Courtney? Welcome. Hey, please like the video, you guys. I really appreciate your energy. Okay. And so, yeah, we are here to be unique ourselves and follow our path and whatever, and share our stories. Okay. I feel like that is like the most powerful thing, is just to share your story, because it's like, not only does your sharing your story, it heals you as you speak it, and then it heals the people around you who wouldn't dare. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we just really need each other. I'm not trying to get all kumbaya, because I'm feeling that come on right now. Like, we are the world. Okay. That is, what's up, Don? Welcome. That is my heart, though. I just love people. I love humanity, and I want to see us be free. Okay. I want to see us be free. Like, I feel like working is slavery. I feel like these bills are slavery. And I feel like the school system is dumbing people down. Like, I just want to be free. And I want us all to just experience joy, you know, and that's a threat to society. So, chosen ones, if you out here trying to save the world and trying to love people authentically, you're going to get that pushback. And in fact, the more you try to get into your path, your specific path, whatever it is, okay, whatever it is, we do not have all the same one. The more spiritual warfare, you're gonna be like, ooh, that's my position right there, okay? And like, that's my throne. I can see my throne. And then you start walking towards it, and then all of a sudden, like, alligators and spiky strips, and people you're being chased, okay? Like, you're like, what the heck? Because when you wasn't looking for your throne, okay, when you didn't care about your throne, when you were a conformist or when you were just basic, okay, then, you know, nobody cared. You know, the devil doesn't have to stop you when you're not on your path, okay? But when you get on your path, then he got to stop you, okay? And you're going to really see that, and I think it deters people. Like, I'm really seeing, especially for the masculine energy for men, oh my God. Oh my God. As soon as you're on the brink of a divine feminine, okay, here comes a bunch of thotty hoes, okay? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Don't get you some light. And this is for men and women. Don't get you some light you know you got from God. And then try to, like think that it's just your light. Like, say you got healed from something, right? Either it was emotional pain, physical illness, whatever. You got healed, right? And then you start acting like a complete jackass to people. Like, you got that from God. Like, you was depressed. And you got you a little sunshine, and now you feel like you're going to shit on somebody else? Now you feel like, oh, you start being more attractive to people. Okay, the more like light and the more you get in your purpose, you start getting very attractive. You start glowing. And then it's like, you want to start shitting on people? Okay? Like, you're going to end up fucked up. Okay? It's a fucking test, dumbass. Okay? I don't know who I'm talking to, but probably the motherfuckers who are stalking me. Okay? Like, it was a fucking test, you fucking idiot. Okay? Like, you didn't fucking see that? Don't get yourself fucked up like that. You not that cool. Okay? You're blessed. Okay? You're getting blessed. All right? God's got his hands on you because you're getting in alignment. Okay? So you stay in alignment with God because that's the one who got your back. Okay? And like I said, I'm saying God in a very neutral term. It could be however you see. Okay? It could be the universe. It could be alignment. It could be your vibration. It could be, you know, whatever. So, spiritual warfare. How to recognize it. Sometimes when it comes too easy. I don't want to say that because when you're in alignment, things do start to go smoothly. Courtney says, has an older man been on your mind lately who's passed? My father passed, and my grandfather, my father and grandfather on my father's side, passed. My grandfather on my mother's side is still living. I say he's the one who's been on my mind lately because I think that he's caught up in some shady shit. As an old ass man, like, how you gonna look at him? Okay? I feel like they did something to my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my grandmother was done wrong. You know, whether they did it energetically or they did it physically, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like she went naturally. So, shoot. I mean, I'm curious. Go ahead. I ain't ashamed. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay? If he came on the other side, you know, look, wisdom. I just shuffling just because, just to, calm my energy. But yeah, we can talk about it. Shoot, what do you say? Okay? Because we fighting right now. We fighting battles right now. This soul tribe right now. So anybody who needs to be lifted up, some direction, okay? You manifesting something or you need some protection, okay? Right now in this energy, whether you're watching it live or you're watching it later, we calling it out right now, okay? We're fixing it right now. We are, I guess we're manifesting our desire, or manifesting our desired outcome. We're realigning it, okay? So whatever we need in this meeting right now is what we need, okay? It's the right time for seeking opportunities. So, spiritual warfare. I think it's retrograde, okay? Courtney says, so he's saying that you know what you need to do. You are a strong ass soul and have an army behind you, pushing you to go forward with what you need to do. Ashe, I received that. Okay? So that's the message for the collective as well. We know what we need to. You know what you need to do. Okay? We know what we need to do. And you know what I was telling my daughter, man? I was like, bro, I'm such a queen, man. I'm such a freaking queen. I can't believe how much of a queen I am. Like, the way motherfuckers be attacked. Like, my ex-husband, he still lives here. Y'all pray. He got to get away from me. It's dangerous. Okay? Because he hates me. And he hates himself. So he's liable to do anything. Okay? And he's getting crazier and crazier. Like, okay? And, but I still walk like a fucking queen. Like, you're an idiot. Not me, okay? But yeah, I have been feeling backed up. You know, like I feel like I do have spiritual support. So I really appreciate that confirmation. Straight up from the Most High God, number one. But I know that my dad, his name was Rabbit when he was in the real world. And he was a fucking gangster. So, like, I bet you know what, now I'm thinking about it, this ex came to visit me in Atlanta from California. And I was like, okay. Why did he come? Like, I don't know if it's my light that triggered him or if it was a plan all along. Okay? But, like, why did he basically try to, like, now I'm spirited. Yeah, my dad is on that shit. You know? Because it's like, we haven't been together in 2 years. Okay? And I was like, cool, you know? I'll hang out for a couple days. He immediately started to being sadistic and abusive. And I was just like, and that's why I had got away from him before, because I was like, because I was saying to you, like, I don't like when you do this. I don't like when you do that. And he was just basically like, yeah, you do. And I was like, and it's like, it's kind of hot a little bit, but it's like, no, you're scaring me. I don't like, I don't really like that energy. It's like I said, it's kind of hot in a sexual way, but it's like, no, you don't get to treat me like that. I'm too respectful. I'm too respectable. You know what I'm saying? And so he immediately, like, got in that energy and, like, he starts, like, criticizing me. And, like, I was just recognizing, like, you're super narcissistic. Like, how come I never realized this? And, like, he's super, like, warlocky, like, wizardly, like, he's, like, extremely intelligent. So he likes to play mental mind games. And I think he'd be on that mental magic shit. So, motherfucker, I was supposed to stay, like, with him for a couple days. It lasted 1 day. Okay, 1 day. And I was just like, I'm just going to drop you off. Okay? And I fucking, and like, you know, yeah. And red flag. So he's like, oh, can I have something mailed to your house from Amazon? I need this. And I kind of was like, you don't really need that. You just want my address. But I gave it to him anyways, like an idiot, right? And freaking, so yeah. So, FBI agent, just know I need you to watch out for him. Okay? Because he's definitely insane. And, like, the reason why, like, he tried to spiritually attack me, you know? And my feelings were hurt because I'm like, I thought we were supposed to, like, try to, like, build something, you know? And then he immediately, like, he just basically tried to bring me down. He tried to tell me my tarot was shitty. He was just trying to tell me all kinds of bad things. And it's just like, anybody who comes into your life like that, bro, get rid of them. Okay? Like, I allowed it for 24 hours. That was too long. Okay? And so, what's up, Brittany? Okay? So, Courtney says, it was your father. I got chills. His energy is intense, but in a good way. Like ride or die type of way. Yes, definitely. That is my father's energy. Like a gentle giant type energy. Like, and I didn't meet my father till I was 29. And because I was adopted. And so, you know, I'm so grateful. I got 3 years with him, and in those 3 years, he embraced me. He was just so proud. He was just like how the fuck did I end up with you as my kid? And I expected that my dad would have like a whole bunch of kids. Bro, one daughter, one son. Okay? I'm the one daughter. And I'm the only one who gave him grandchildren. My brother is gay. Okay? And so he was just so proud of me. And that's like the best feeling. Like, so, you know, if you have a parent out there that you never weren't able to reunite with, or if you have a child that you're distant from, just know that the opportunity, like the love never really ends. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was super, especially if both parties are willing to put in the work. Some people are not willing to put in the healing work. You know, people don't want to take accountability for themselves, but if they're willing to put in the work, bro, you could actually build something beautiful. Because just in 3 years, I had more than what I had for my mother. I met my mother when I was 10 years old, and she's evil. And I never would have said nothing like that, but I'm like she's actually evil. Like, wow, she wants me dead. Like, wow, over an inheritance, over $50,000. I'm sorry, but like all this shit they doing over this inheritance, it's only 50 grand. Like, you must be some real broke motherfuckers if you think 50 grand is worth killing somebody and like going to jail over. Okay, forging paperwork and shit like that. Like, and also one thing I'm super offended by my birth mother is that she never did anything. She never made no sacrifices. She ain't give me no money. Like, all the way up until an adult, and with me, with kids, everything like that. She was never a support to me in any way, shape, or form. Okay? Anytime I ever got upset with her, like, that was like the end of our relationship. Like, if I ever called her out and asked her to be accountable for anything, oh no, she's not speaking to me for 5 years. Okay? Like, she could not handle it. And I internalized a lot of that until I stopped, right? And then to turn out, and then you want to steal my inheritance. Like, my grandmother did one thing for me. Like, my grandparents are the type that, like, supported all of their kids. Like, bought houses, bought cars, that type. Whatever was needed, fine. But I didn't have that because I had my own set of parents who were also well-to-do, right? But so my grandmother went ahead and prepared something for me that she wanted for me. And she just so happened to tell me. And my mother told me too. And now it's like this conspiracy. So like me and my mom, we got into a fight. We got into a scuffle at my house. She had already said to me on 2 occasions that she wanted to fight me. And I thought that was a strange thing to say, because I've never in my life have I ever thought I wanted to fight my mom. I only wanted her to love me. Okay. And so she's mad because I sent her a text message trying to be like, I'm just in pain, you know? And so she's like, she comes to my house all mad. And I was just like, and she, you know, she was hurting me. She was just like, basically saying like, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. You know, I don't give a fuck about you. It's basically what she was saying to me. And so like, I was just like, ah. And she took me like turning up in emotion, because I did not attack her in any way, shape, or form. I in fact took my energy and I put it to the ground. I went to the floor because I didn't want her to think that I'm not trying to fight you, but I am going to get dramatic because, I mean, I'm upset. And so she took that as if I was like coming for her, and she swung on me. Okay. And I grabbed her arm. I turned her around. At the time she had one of those gyms called Round 30 or something like that. It's like a boxing gym. So she was super fit, all fitness. Anyway, she couldn't fight me though. Took that arm, wrapped around, and I just held her like this. And as I'm holding her like that, I'm just breaking inside because I'm like, this woman is never going to talk to me again. Like, this is it. Like, wow. Okay. And so I hold her because she's struggling, and till she stops struggling. And so I let her go. And I'm on my couch. I just sit on my couch and I cover my head. And she tries to wail on me like a couple times. Not too much, right? And then she yells at me, you're just a negative person. And it was at that moment, though, that I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not. Now, I am many things. But I'm not a negative person. I know that I work on being, like, no. Like, I was literally homeschooling my kids, and this was pre-pandemic. I'm a real homeschooler, okay? And I had started this thing called word art with my kids for homeschool, where we used affirmations like "I love me" or "happy" or "fun." Like that's what it would be, like one word things, because they were elementary kids. And you know, we just painted, and I plastered my whole living room with that. Well, that was the idea. It didn't actually get filled up, but that's what I was doing, was word art, right? And so I was just like, how dare you say I'm negative when I got all these fucking affirmations? I got the freaking my yacht, like the 40 laws on my yacht over here. I'm like, no, like, I'm not a negative person. So anyway, that's what broke the spell for me. From, you know, looking for validation from her, I just realized, like, yo, she just don't got it. She ain't there. Okay? Never did I think that she would fucking do what she's doing now. Oh, I told that story because she went and told my grandparents I assaulted her. Now, I just told you word for word the truth on what happened. In any way, shape, or form did I assault anybody? No. Okay? No. Period. And she told that to my grandmother. And you know what the biggest shame is that, like, why they didn't have a discussion with me, though. Like, because I told my grandma that story too, you know, but I allowed time to pass, right? And she was like, well, that's not what she said, and I believe her. And that really hurt me. And from that day, I ain't talked to them. I ain't talked to my grandparents after that. After my grandma really said straight up that I'm a believe my daughter, when I'm telling the motherfucking truth, I was like, fuck you. Okay? Basically. And I didn't talk to them no more. They called me in 2019 to give me some gifts. Okay? And it's like, I'm going to say thank you, but I'm kind of like, I don't give a fuck about a damn gift on Christmas. We need shit all year round. We need support all year round. I hate that shit. I'm never going to be that person. Like, I'm never going to be a holiday relative, okay? Because fuck these holidays anyways. Like, this shit's getting faded out. Like, when I got it, I got it. If I want to gift you, I'm gifting you, okay? But, that's what happened. But when my grandmother passed, though, me and her is like this. I had a dream before she passed, about 6 months before she passed. And this is how I knew that they were watching me. And, I knew immediately that they were going to try to steal my inheritance. Like, that same year, me and my mom got less scuffle. I kind of knew it was going to be an issue, okay? But I'm not the type. I went to do my healing and become Remedy Williams, okay? But I had a dream about 6 months before my grandmother passed. I actually thought she'd already passed and that they were hiding it from me. And that's why I kind of got scared, and I didn't, like, I thought about calling my grandparents, but I was scared that there was a scandal happening. So I was like, I'm just going to stay out of it. Because of this dream I had where I saw my mother's husband, who knew me since I was a 10-year-old, and he was watching me in the dream like this. So that let me know that he was watching my page. And in my dream, my mother, she was avoiding me. I don't remember all my dreams, fam. I sleep really good, but I do not be remembering dreams. Like, to be able to recount some shit that happened a year ago, okay? So my mother's avoiding me, but she's around me. She's trying to, like, not make eye contact, okay? My stepfather is enamored with me. Like, oh my God, this bitch is beautiful, okay? And my grandmother is wearing all white, and this is why I thought she was dead. She was wearing all white, and she was seating people at the table. And that's really all I remember about the dream, but I woke up like, some shit is going on, okay? Like, I knew, okay? And, like, even the fact that when my grandmother passed, like, I had an uncle call me, a random uncle. Like, I didn't have my grandparents to call, my mom to call, nobody called me, okay? And I assumed that my grandmother passed in the hospital, you know, and she had this rare illness that was definitely spiritually related. Like, it was a nerve disease. When I tell you it was a spiritual disease, I know it was a spiritual disease, okay? That's why it wasn't, that's what, okay. I assumed she died in the hospital, but I found out days later from my adoptive mother, because my adoptive mother and my grandmother, like my adoptive mom, who was just my mom, right? She would send birthday cards every year to my grandma. She loved my grandma, Okay? So she connected with my grandfather, and she went to the service. I didn't go to the service because I'm in Atlanta. They're in California. And my grandfather revealed to my adoptive mother that she'd passed away, that she just didn't wake up. And when I got that news, I said, what? I was fucking like, y'all got me fucked up. You got my grandma fucked up. Because when I was trying to tell my kids about it, I was just like, oh, grandma's in a better place now. You know, the candle I had lit, I was trying to make it sweet, like, well, grandma died of natural causes. It's okay. My candle burst open in front of me and my 2 older kids. And we both were just like, or we all 3 were like, that's weird. Okay. We were like, whoa, like, I just felt in my gut, like, she was like, fuck no, I didn't die in no natural causes. Okay. My grandmother appears to me in fairy form. That's another thing that is beautiful to me. She's feisty, but she's calm now. She's more like rooted, and like, I feel like her last few years of life, it was about 5 years that she was in that like debilitating illness. And I just feel like she did that. That was her paying her karma so that she could really be a high ranking person in the spirit. Okay. I'm going to read Courtney's comment. It says, he has a nickname for you. I can't make it out, but he has a proud smile and is nodding his head, basically saying you already know. That's what's up. I really appreciate that channel message, Courtney. I really do. Okay, and you know, he probably doing that because I've been more focused on my grandmother, you know, since she passed most recently, and she's my matriarch, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's literally put the crown on my head, okay? Like, my mother is not the matriarch. I am the matriarch. The bloodline is going through me. It goes to my children, okay? So whether what my mama think about my dad, what she think about me don't matter, because even with my father, the way he received me, he passed the fucking test. These are tests. This is spiritual warfare. Like, yes, it wouldn't be easy for my mom to accept me in her heart, okay? But like, after what she had to endure as a young girl, right? But like, it was a test. That whole thing was a test. Like, whatever struggle they was going through was a test, and you sitting here choosing evil, nigga, you gonna pay. That's on period. I don't gotta wish nothing bad on you because you wished it on yourself, wishing it on me. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's a saying, I want for you what I want for myself. That's the most beautiful thing you could say. I want for you what I want for myself. That's powerful. Because, you know, that's powerful. When you start being like, I wish death on you, or I wish you wouldn't have this, or I wish you get what you deserve, you don't got no power like that. You don't have authority over anyone. You know, this crazy man that I was messing with, the ex, right? We're debating. He has his own spiritual concepts. He practices Islam. And he was talking about how he rules over people. I was like, motherfucker, you really off your motherfucking rocker. This motherfucker is hella sadistic, okay? And wrong. Just loud and wrong. Like, what? And I swear it to you guys, I tried to infuse some love in. I was trying to help, okay? But I got out of there. I like, the more that like spirit is showing me and revealing to me like how much I was protected, I'm like, okay. And thank God I listened, because imagine if I, like I was saying about the Amazon package. So the next day, the Amazon package is at my house. He's like, oh, can you bring me the package? I was like, you can come get it. Whoever you folded on me for, okay? You can come get it. Okay? And he got mad. Oh, I had some money for you. I had some gifts for you. Dad. I'm like, nigga, you should have started with the money and the gifts, first of all. We probably would have been a whole, okay? It's a lack, because it was the lack of appreciation for me. But it just shows you people's true colors. So, yeah. Holy Spirit, thank you so much. We are so grateful. We are so grateful for you. Thank you for your divine love and protection. Thank you for opening up our eyes so we can see. Thank you for opening up our hearts so we can feel. And we get to experience joy. I heard divine timing. We are rising the edge. This is Aquarius energy, and I just feel like this is revolution energy, okay? This is about groups and humanity, though. Wasn't I talking about that? We can change the world together. We're supposed to. I'm feeling soul tribe, so thank you everybody who's here. Please like the video, okay? But it's giving me soul tribe energy, okay? The 11th house. The 11th house. Aquarius, and we're in the age of Aquarius, okay? Because the Aquarius moon card came out, okay? So this says the time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. So soul tribe. Yes, thank you, Spirit, for the extra confirmation. Like, I'm just feeling like it's soul tribe. What's up, Tina? Coming together, okay? And we need to make the most of this energy. Like, whenever you get to be around your loved ones or whoever's making you feel good, okay? Hey, Courtney says she's an Aquarius moon. I'm an Aquarius Mars, okay? So I like Aquarius energy because it's like the most unpredictable energy. Like the Aquarius trait is that they don't really have a trait. You don't never know what you're gonna get with that Aquarius shit, okay? And so that's why I like it. And that's what makes us unique. Wasn't I saying Brittany is a freaking aqua moon too? Okay, so weirdos in the house, okay? Freaking, because you just never know what you're gonna get, and it's strong too, okay? And it moves an entire room, okay? So I'm feeling like we just need to enjoy the time that we get together with like-mindeds. Like, whenever you're around like-minded people, like, appreciate that. Get their socials, get their phone number or something, because, even though us chosen ones, we be like having our own missions and we don't necessarily always get to hang out or whatever, when we do, to celebrate it, okay? I'm also feeling like we need to just celebrate in general, okay? Because, like, we're in the age of Aquarius, so right now everybody's got Aquarius energy, right? Celebrate yourself, okay? That uniqueness, okay? Yes, okay. So Brittany says Aquarians are reputed to be quite psychic. Absolutely, okay? Because they see beyond. They're on the edge, okay? And Aquarius is kind of weird too, because it almost seems like it should be a water sign, but it's an air sign. But, like, isn't air water when it's in the sky? Okay? So, yeah, because this is a shell, like as if it comes from the sea, but technically it's an air sign. So definitely make the most, and if you're building an audience, keep going, okay? Make the most of it. Make the most of the people who are drawn to you. You're a leader, okay? You're a star, like the star card. Aquarius is also giving me ancestor energy. Okay? Which we already had ancestors come through. Thank you, Dad. Appreciate you so much. Capricorn. So I had seen Saturn energy come through. Somehow I feel like this Capricorn energy is grounding the Aquarius energy, okay? So, like I was just saying, like, if you're building an audience, definitely make sure that you show up and be consistent, okay? Be consistent who you are. And because I said you were the leader as a boss too, okay? So you're definitely called to a leadership position, okay? You're being asked to ground your Aquarian energy. Okay, and by Aquarian energy, I just mean your, like, ideas. Your ideas. Your specialties. That's kind of what I feel like it is. It's like a specialty. Okay? They want me to say it's the devil energy as well. Balance. Right? The balance between heaven and hell is earth. Okay, we getting somewhere. Opposition is balance. So this actually gives me a lot of peace when things are going freaking weird, okay? Because it's like sometimes bad things are happening so that you can experience something good. You wouldn't really understand good if you didn't understand bad, okay? Also, this is that equity versus equality. So just because they're not all equal sizes, they're still creating a balance here. A mirrored effect. So the universe is your mirror. So whatever it is that you're putting out is what you're going to receive. That's why what you want for your, what I want for you is what I want for myself. Okay. So no matter what type of mood I'm in, like I only wish you what I wish for me. Okay. Which is health, wealth, and happiness. Okay. Tests. It brings the opposition is testing you. Okay. I'm seeing objectifies as well. Objectifies. We got a waning moon. Let go of which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. Are we in a waning moon? Like we're about to go into a new moon? Either way. Oops. Let go of that's why you need to just be balanced instead of feeling like, oh my God, these bad things happen to me. Like you would think like, okay, transmuting energy. So this ex that came, you know, we're supposed to be like restarting, right? And I could be like, oh my God, he treated me so bad. Everybody's always doing me scandalous, even with the spiritual warfare. Oh my God, everybody's always doing me scandalous. It's always like, it just never works out for me. Or, okay, or you let that part go and you'd be like, wow, motherfuckers always be trying to come against me. That's crazy. I must be really strong. I must be very intimidating. Okay. And like what you're learning from it. But you know what? I still feel good about the fact that somebody actually flew out to see me. I still feel good about the fact that I had some good sex. Okay. I still feel good about the fact that I, still had a nice meal and, cool experience. I met some new people, whatever. And I just seen, I got, still an opportunity. So that's you got to transmute the energy. Instead of returning to sender the energy, you can actually take it, eat it, and build yourself up. Even some of the content that I'm producing, because I'm under such attack, right? So my opposers are like, oh, we're going to come down on her. Yeah, she's going to be scared, mad. And mostly I think they want me to be depressed that I don't have their support, right? So, we don't support her. Yeah, we're going to stop her. No, all that hate, I'm taking it and I'm telling on your ass on my platform, and every motherfucking video and all the watch time contributes to my wealth. Okay? So, opposition. It's, your enemy is going to be your footstool. It's funny because my first group of people with the business partner lover and the network marketing, I put them in a jar because I was fucking sick of their shit. They were reporting on my videos and they were just getting on my nerves. They were too much of my fucking energy. So I put their asses in a fucking jar and buried it somewhere far away from my home. Okay, it's a wrap for y'all motherfuckers. The next day after I put them in that jar, okay, they all appeared in my dream. And I kicked everyone's ass and I never seen them since. And I don't feel them in my energy anymore. Now what the Spirit, the Most High, allowed me to do that. Okay, because I'm very, I don't really be doing witchcraft, and I try not, and I'd be like, God, should be my vengeance, but I actually received the message that, yes, you can go ahead and do that, as above, so below, okay? And so, but I was nervous about it, and Spirit told me after that, now why did you do that? That was your footstool. And I realized how much energy I lost by putting them in the jar. They were feeding me so much energy that I had to then conjure up my own. Now, the good thing that I can do that, right? But I realized that they were actually providing me with energy by being such haters. So don't be so mad about your opposition. You just look at it in a different way. Challenge. Yeah. And the message is about spiritual warfare. So that's why these freaking cards are coming out like this. Yeah, there's challenges, creating tension. Yeah, we're at war. Okay, just to let you know. We're at war right now. And so, but every time but we're not warring with flesh, we're warring with spirit. So every time you stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself, hold your own self accountable, do the healing work. Every time you do that, bro, you're winning. You're freaking winning. Every time you take, like, I don't want to repeat what I just said because it's like I almost want to just reiterate it, but like, you're winning every time that you love yourself more, every time you forgive, every time that you don't retaliate, you know what I'm saying? Because just because, look, standing up, defend yourself, okay? You can defend yourself, but that's different from retaliation, okay? It's okay to protect yourself, but you're not allowed to retaliate. Then you're just, I mean, you're allowed to, okay? We have free will, but you're going to receive that karma, and you don't need that, okay? You don't need that, okay? Not when you're calling in your blessings, okay? That's really why I don't be retaliating, because I'm like, okay, God, like, can I get some money? Like, you don't say that money. No, I'm gonna ignore that, but you gonna help me out. So, don't be afraid of the challenges. It's actually here to motivate you. It says sounds the alarm, right? So waking your ass up is another way. It's like, for real, like when somebody's challenging, like, oh, let me get up, let me give my best, okay? It says works out, like building muscle. The challenges are building our muscles, okay? Ooh, it even says reconciles. Challenges will help you reconcile things because, you know, you never know. You might have to like fight with somebody you never expected to, or you might see eye to eye with your opponent or something crazy. Or, you know, you might join forces with somebody. So we can't be afraid of these challenges, y'all. We can't be afraid of the war. I mean, we're in it. We were chosen. Cat, make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. So definitely a call to get in your spiritual bag, okay? So with this Aquarian energy here and these challenges, like literally telling us that we're at war. Damn, like with the Aquarian and these cards, and we're literally seeing it spell out as spiritual war, okay? They're saying focus on that. Focus on building yourself up spiritually. Not focusing on what's happening to you, what's hurting you. Focusing on building up that spiritual muscle, okay? So these challenges, you know, and remember, whatever you're going through, God's not going to give you anything that you can't handle. And, you know, in the spiritual community, sometimes we're like, well, am I God, or is God outside, or is it, for me, it's both. Okay, I am a droplet of divine source energy. So yes, I do harness the power of God, you know. At the same time, sometimes I'm on my knees praying to my daddy, okay? And I'm okay with both those. I'm okay with that because sometimes I do, first of all, there is a source greater than me. Like the collective source is way greater than me. Like the whole universe is way greater than me, even though I am the universe, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's way more power. But also like externalizing my power makes me more powerful. Acknowledging the fact that there's greater God makes me myself more powerful. So just connecting, and however you connect is cool. Like, I feel like even with magic and stuff, like, it's personal, okay? It's personal. Look, Chiron, healing, okay? The more you heal, the better you are in the spiritual war. Actually, once you're healed, it's kind of like they can't even touch you, and you vibrate higher than all of them, and they just, that's how they fight. You up here, and they try to get you like, like they're trying to get you, okay? But they can't really touch you because you're vibrating too high. Like, just like with the dude and his sadistic attitude trying to criticize me. It's like, fuck what you're talking about. I love myself. Like, why are you even here with me if you don't fucking like me, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, you invited me on this getaway and you're trying to criticize me? I didn't call you. You called me. Okay, so because I was vibrating there, if I was vibrating lower, needing validation, then I could have been affected. I would have been hurt. I would have done more for attention. I would have stuck around to something was dangerous for me. Okay, but instead I was like, yeah, no. People who love each other don't talk to each other like that. So you obviously don't love me. Goodbye. Okay, what's up, Patty Bello? Welcome to the live. Please like the video, so it can circulate. Moon in Libra. This is that more of that balance. Avoid making serious decisions. Instead, focus on creating harmony within your relationships. This card always throws me off because I be feeling like this thing be coming in the wrong time. Like harmony within your relationships. It's the relationships that's fucking it up. Okay? So, fuck this, what they talk about in this card. Okay? Just create harmony within yourself and your relationships will mellow out, because whoever doesn't really love you and can't deal with you in your authenticity, they don't need to be around. So they're either going to fall off or they're going to love you even more because they're going to understand you and see your value. Okay, so that's all I got to say about that. Every time that card comes out, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I think they didn't know what to write in that card. I don't know. It throws me off and it's irritating me. Okay, the Voyager. Okay, Sagittarius energy. I always look at this as you being on the journey and seeking and looking and finding and growing. Sagittarius energy is very similar to Capricorn energy as far as it being about teaching and like wisdom and like learning and receiving information. This is just a little bit, this is expansive, okay? They're giving me Jupiter, okay? So expanding your mind and your perception, okay? And that's what they're wanting to do as you tapping into your metaphysical self. So they're going to be giving you more downloads, giving you more information, okay? This is also going with this, which card was it that said it? Maybe it was the Aquarius energy. This is also have fun, joy. What brings you joy? If you're not sure which direction to go, like, I don't know which way to go. Well, which way is the fun for you? What feels good? So kind of using that as your basis and being okay with adventure. Also, I'm seeing the word independent here. So don't be afraid to go alone. Like when God called you, it wasn't a conference call. Okay. So whoever's not trying to get on the trip, or they ain't got a plane ticket, or they ain't got a passport, well, then they just can't fucking go. Okay. So just take the bounds off of your mind. I saw them like peeling something off of your third eye. So you may want to go on a cleanse, a third eye type cleanse, just Google it. But anyway, when you're cleaning out your solar plexus, you're actually going to be cleaning out your pineal gland as well. Okay. So start with your gut health, and then, you can get you some herbs that focus. In fact, my Aphrodiete, let me grab it. This is going to say exactly what the hell I just said. So this is called Third Eye Awakening, and it's Aphrodiete capsules, okay? And basically this helps to give you your dreams, especially if you're struggling to dream. What's that, baby? Can we go to the phone? I'm on live right now, but I might want to go, okay? So it's going to, it's advertised to help you with your dreams, but as I researched it, it's actually for your gut health. And Patty, I actually do have some, here, let me grab that too. This right here is specifically for your gut health. This is a whole package. It's 5 tea bags, and each tea bag makes a gallon of tea. And you just drink that, you drink 1 to 2 cups a day for a week. You're going to feel it. Okay. You're going to start pooping but not in a crazy way. Like after your meals though, you're once you're on the tea for a while, you'll start you'll eat something and then you'll go, you might go 2, even 3 times a day, which is really good. We're supposed to go after we eat each time. A lot of us maybe go once a day. Some people don't even do that. Okay. And so gut health, okay? It's also going to give you mental clarity. Also, I found that CBD gave me a hell of a lot of mental clarity. CBD oil, we actually have a CBD tea that I was drinking at the time, and it was right when the pandemic started, and my third eye, burst open, and I became so clairsentient, I could not even get up. I couldn't even get up in the day. I had to, I couldn't get energetic until the evening because I felt so much anxiety because I was feeling the crazy emotions of everybody who was like being affected by the pandemic. And I knew it wasn't me because I got a bunch of free money. I was sick of working anyways. And I was walking around, like I lived near a marina, like I was enjoying the shit out of the pandemic. So I'm like, I know I'm not worried about the pandemic, okay? But like, but I was so nervous, but I would feel more energetic in the day. It's like, that's when people are more calm. That's when people are like, you know, resting. But in that daytime, oh my God, I was feeling everybody's energy. And I was like, I realized it was the tea, you know, sometime later that I was really just awakening. Or I was cleaned out so that I could actually feel. I'm actually going vegetarian right now. Seeking more, more of the Sagittarius energy is coming through. You know, you need to just be looking at higher education and customs and possibly even traditions, like new belief systems, like ancestry, indigenous ways of life, just connecting with your own indigeneity, okay? From wherever you're from, that is the hike that we need to be on, okay? So I got the sun and Capricorn moon. I feel like both of these cards are like kind of conflicting in a way. Like they both say the opposite, but that's that balance. Because this with the sun card, okay, this is Leo energy, and that is Leo Capricorn. But is Leo the opposite of Capricorn? Because if it is, I'm about to shout. It might be. I can't Google it while I'm on live. Somebody Google it. What is the opposite sign of Leo? Because I believe it's Capricorn, and that would be like hella cray that they both came out like that, okay? But with this Leo energy here, it's life force energy. Wow. It even says individuality as well. So Leo is like a young child. Capricorn is like an old man. So yeah, using your childlike energy is going to create stability. Oh, Patty says, I was just about to ask about diet. I was vegetarian for like 6 years, got preggy, and went back eating meat, trying to break the habit again. Yeah, I've been on and off vegetarian / vegan throughout the years, and I'm going back vegetarian. I'm not gonna be like hard on myself as far as being vegan and being like, what's in that muffin? What's it? We're not gonna go there. We're just gonna avoid eating meat, and then when we want to taper down more, we will. Okay. But yeah, I don't even think that eating meat is horrible. I think that the way that they produce meat is horrible. So that is why we shouldn't eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there are some health benefits to eating meat, at least in moderation, but very moderation though. Like, I read a book a while back, and it basically said, like, yeah, you can eat red meat once a month. Yeah, you can have chicken twice a week. And that's it, you know? And so it's like, but that's not the American diet. The American diet is eating meat 3 times a day, and that's the problem, okay? And then again, like I said, with the way that they produce the meat in this country, you know, is enough to make you go vegan. It's enough to make you quit, okay? So, so I would say just do what you can day by day instead of trying to overdo it to where you fail. But I also believe in fasting. When I start a diet, I like to go on a fast just because I'm an overeater. So if I restrict my eating, it's going to help to shrink my stomach so that I don't want to eat as much when I go back to eating food. And then it kind of puts me in this place where like, I'm so pure. I don't want to put that in my body, you know? So, whatever works for you is best, but also like, this is a lifelong goal. So that's one thing that I've changed over the last year, is not being so much like, I need to lose weight by the summer. I'm trying to get skinny. Like, fuck getting skinny. Fuck these dudes. If they don't like it, they can't, then don't have it. Miss out then. Okay? But as far as me wanting to live 100 years, I definitely need to eat better. Spirit, oh, how you go? This is the way they channeled that to me right now. Like, you want to live 100 years, right? Okay, so you is going to eat vegan, and you is going to worry about them eggs and that muffin. Okay, then. Okay? So I feel you on that, okay? Because when I put that in perspective, yeah, let me stop playing. Okay? So, yes. So I'm really feeling with the Leo and the Capricorn energy coming out here, I'm feeling like your child, ooh, and Leo is 5th house energy. So that is your passions, whatever you're passionate about. So whatever your childhood desires, or that natural thing that you got, because everybody got something that's natural within them, okay? It may not look all the same. It may not make as much money as one thing or whatever, but that is not the point. The point is to freaking do what you love. And it's going to make you money. That's really what this is coming out saying. Do what you love and make. From this spread so far with the spiritual warfare. Oh, thank you so much, Patty. Oh, I appreciate you for the stars. It is just, that is love. May you receive that back times 1,000,000. Okay? Period. we zillionaires around here. Okay? So may you get that 1,000,000 times. And it's just so nice. It's just such a nice gift, okay? What I'm seeing in the spread about spiritual warfare, okay, is, yeah, you got to gear up spiritually. Ooh, they're telling me the food is spiritual warfare too. So the elites know that they're poisoning us with the food, you know? And they like us stupid. They like us dumb. Okay, so it's a counter attack when we do eat our vegetables and drink our water, okay, and stay committed to healthy, no matter how much it costs, you know, because that's what's kind of made me fail at times too, is the just the cost of food. So it's like you want to, instead of me making the choice of, I'll just fast, I really don't need to eat anyways, it's like, well, all they got is McDonald's, you know? So it's like, we just have to, I mean, that's war against us. Just know that the food is war against us. Them putting shit in the air, that's war against us. So that means that, you know, we should do, I like oregano. It's a Mediterranean oregano oil blend. You can order it on Amazon. It's also in Whole Foods. And like for me, I can literally like feel it. I don't know if my daughter had COVID, but she was coughing like she did when the pandemic first hit. And I literally was like, hell no, I'm not taking you to no doctor. And I was trying to give her all kinds of medicine. She was getting worse and worse. I gave her that oregano. She went from could not stop coughing all night. Within 2 days, she didn't cough at all. Okay? And I also have used it like on my skin, on my toenails, to your teeth, oregano. Okay, I'm an oregano advocate. But that's something, I don't know if it will combat whatever's in the air, but to me, it's like a blood cleanser. So whatever you can use. Spirulina just came to my mind. Something you can put into your smoothie. It helps build up your muscles. And we need those rich-ass greens, that chlorella. Spirit is also telling me to do your research though on the supplements, just because you don't want to overdo it. Okay, as far as certain herbs, you shouldn't overdo. Okay, or you don't want to poison yourself. Okay, by doing too much. So just be diligent in what it is that you are consuming. Okay, whether it's the junk food, which like looking at the package and seeing all that. Those chemicals should make us just run away, okay? And we need to get like that. There's been times in my life where I was like, I cannot eat that. I can't. And then it's like, you kind of get dumbed down again. And you're just like, whatever. And now I'm eating a fucking, them donuts that come in a package. I don't even fucking like donuts, you know? It's for real though. Like there's one point in time, like I would never eat chips. You know, I would never eat anything from McDonald's or from any of them fast foods. And then like slowly but surely, my ass did eat some chips and my ass did eat some fast food. There was a point in time I would never drink soda. Okay. So we got to remain diligent about that. Okay. Because it's the fact that I'm like, well, everybody else drinks soda. They're okay. You know, like, is seeing that make you be like, backslide? And we don't need to backslide into these old ways that are just not good for us. Also, sorry, when I channel, like, my snot, I feel like my third eye starts to drain and, like, it goes in my throat. What was I gonna, oh my God, I had a good point. Something about the food. I feel like it'll come back to me. I'm not gonna overthink it. I like this Moon in Scorpio card because it says to channel your negative energy into things like gardening or decorating. And I just feel like that is so wholesome. Like, because, you know, it says positive physical activities, and, you know, normally like physical activities, that's exercise. But no, they're like gardening, decorating, things that make you feel good, okay? I think we are in the retrograde, so it is warning us about arguing with people. Okay? Saturn, this has been coming out throughout this reading, and it's the first time it really came out. Disciplining yourself. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay? I feel like they're taking us, like, on an adventure with this reading. Like, they're giving us instructions about how to beat this spiritual war. So self-mastery. So when you master your mind, you master your emotions, you know, and you have your own personal self-discipline, who can knock you off your square? You know, that's the thing about being low vibrational. Like, having no plans when you wake up, that's hella low vibrational. Not having an agenda, or like, that's hella low anything can happen to you. Like, what they say, an idle mind is the devil's playground, right? And so when you know that, like, oh, at 5 a.m. I work out, and at 6 I have my smoothie, and at 7 I play the cello, and at 8 I read a book, and at 9, you know what I'm saying? When you're on like that, who the fuck's gonna knock you off your square? You're gonna be like, I'm sorry, but it's 10 o'clock, and I don't have time for your bullshit. Okay? So this Saturn energy coming through saying that take the wisdom, the knowledge, the practice that you come up with, okay? The Aquarius energy allows us to kind of decide what it is and who we want to be. We get to be anybody. Okay, so you're going to pick your end of the world character, right? So once you choose which end of the world character you're going to be, then you're going to really embody that with that Saturn energy. Okay, so it's not saying everybody needs to be like this, that, the other. No, you choose your own emoticon or avatar, right? And you decorate your avatar however. Your avatar could be Native American, a vegetarian, sword carrying, pistol whipping. You can have both. Sexy, none. Like, you know, whatever you want your avatar to be. It is totally up to you. And then you take that, though, and you stand on it. Whoever it is that you choose to be, decide to be, reveal to yourself that you are, then you stand on that shit and you discipline yourself. And you don't let nobody else tell you who the fuck you are, because you already decided. And then you'd be like, oh, I know who I am. No, I decided who I am. Okay, more Saggy energy coming. Be prepared to be adaptable, as plans you have laid may take an unexpected turn. I got an image of a fucking roller coaster just now. So, like, once you get your avatar together and you're getting your discipline, that's when that spiritual warfare comes. And like, it might be in the form of words. You're not really a queen. And then boom. And then somebody tries to trip you. And then somebody tries to slander you. And then somebody tries to, like, set you up and make, you know, and take pictures of you. You know what I'm saying? So be prepared for the spiritual warfare and be adaptable, you know? And especially when you're at war, just remember that you are working for the higher power. So it's not just about you. Like, something that I've been realizing about myself is that I'm used as bait a lot. Like, God really be, like, baiting me. Like, he really just be having me on the hook, you know? But at least I'm on a hook. Okay, so I can get pulled out, I can get snatched out of the situation, but this is actually real life. So it's like, I really feel like God be like baiting me, and people have a choice to treat me right or wrong. Most of the time they treat me wrong, and I have a choice too. Am I going to allow it to perpetuate, or am I going to pull out, based on my intuition and prior experiences? And so these days I'm pulling out way faster, because I already know, screw me once, shame on you. It ain't gonna be no screw me twice, okay? And so I've been pulling out faster and faster, and that's just the game right there. It's like they're gonna get their karma because they didn't do somebody who came with an open heart, right? And I get rewarded because I listened to my intuition and I didn't, stay in a karmic cycle because of my own insecurities and So we win in this war. Every day, though. Judgment Day is every day. Empowerment, conjunction. I'm liking how all the cards out here, they really are showing, like, I don't know, like the challenging aspects of life. But this is like a little bit of a reward. Like, you get to be empowered, strengthened. A conjunction, that's when something comes together, right? Concentrates, saturates, overrides. Allies with. Okay? Intensifies. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? That's how it went, right? I'm trying to visualize, like, what is a conjunction in real life? Because they just have this circle with the line. Conjunction. The fuck is a conjunction for real? I guess that's when something comes together. Two things are combined. Two unlike things are combined. I need to do some research about these words. What's up, Damaris? Damaris, yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please like the video, even if you can't stay long. So Moon and Taurus, it's time for focusing on finance and practical matters, okay? So I'm hearing the conjunction between your money and your miracles, okay? Okay, so basically, like I said previously, I guess the message is starting to repeat. I'm going to switch up decks real quick. Is that your money's going to come from your passion and the things that you love. Okay, so combining that. Combining that. Yeah, Medicine Guardian with Archangel Raphael coming through. Be open to healing information. Okay? So your perspective can change just in having a conversation. That's why at the beginning of this live, I was saying sharing your story is so important. It heals you, okay? Because as you tell the story, you're releasing, as well as you may look at things different because you've grown. And then it heals people around you who may be afraid to speak up or would have been ashamed, or maybe they never realized that they even got done wrong, but they had that exact same experience and they're able to, like, maybe they've been internalizing it as shame. And it's like, no, you were mistreated. People, we just need to help each other. I'm getting back in, it's coming full circle with the, we are the world. Yep. See behind your current situation. See beyond the current situation. Okay. The higher perspective. I'm about to draw this meeting to a close because once I get to yawning, that means it's time. Sometimes, yeah, it means it's time when I start yawning and I'm like, I just start losing energy. Basically what happened. My nose is draining. I'm choking on my fucking snot. Okay, Protection Guardian, drop your shields. This has always kind of confused me too, because I'm like, why would they drop my shields and it's protection? But I guess it's because Spirit is saying, we got you. So don't be so defensive. Like, even with this situation this weekend, I was asking Spirit, like, am I supposed to be doing this? Like, let me know. And Spirit told me just to go with the flow, which means that the possibilities were still open. It wasn't set in stone. Like, oh yeah, he's gonna come in and it's gonna go sideways. No. It was more like, show up, go with the flow, and do what you needed to do, Remedy. So if you're enjoying yourself, cool. As soon as you're not enjoying yourself, you know what you need to do. Don't allow yourself to be mistreated, you know? And so, and also, Spirit is saying you are always protected. Also, with this peacock energy, okay, royalty, royal ones in the house, okay? Definitely claim that. Like, I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that about being straight royalty. Yeah, indigenous royalty. You know we from here, right? Right. Okay. So, America. Like, the oldest pyramids in the world are in America. Like, Egypt is actually America. Something like that. The oldest pyramids in the world are on this continent. Bask in joy and light. This is definitely that Leo energy. So it is repeating itself again. Whatever makes you happy. And if you feel like, oh, I don't know which way to go, I don't know what to do. It's what you love to do. Whatever brings you joy. Summertime, it's also what's happening right now. This is a message for right now. I feel like I was about to say something else and I lost it. I didn't use any tarot today, but this was just a talky talk. Embrace the energy of peace. Take care of your needs, okay? So, in spiritual war, you're vibrating real high. When all you want is peace, okay? Then that's what you fight for. Sometimes you do gotta fight or defend yourself, right? But embracing the energy of peace. I was going through some things. Like, I'm still technically going through it, but it almost feels like it's over because I ain't worried about it. And that's the whole... Hold on. Baby, we're not going to the pool right now. Close the door. I'm live. I'm live. And it's almost 9 o'clock. And you already went to the pool. And I'm still live. Love you. He's like, can we go to the pool again? It wasn't like he didn't go to the pool today, and it's almost 9 o'clock. Like he was really trying to give me the... I'm like, no. Embrace the energy of peace. What was I saying about peace? Oh, bro. I was going through some shit and it was giving me such bad anxiety, and I didn't really know what to do, but I prayed for peace, because I'm like, no matter, first of all, everything always works out for me, okay? Everything's always working out. Even if it doesn't look like it's going to, okay? And secondly, so I just asked for peace. So I'm not sitting here like shaking in my boots about some shit I can't even do anything about, you know? And I'm so grateful, because when I just started praying for peace, I received it. And now it's kind of like everything's just going with the flow. Like, I've been in a flow state lately. What's up, Tani? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Please like the video. Okay, so yeah, taking care of your own needs, okay? That is the most highest vibrational thing we can do, especially if we're stressed. Like, taking care of yourself first. And then you can help others. Okay, so if you need to go into a hermit mode to protect your peace and to take care of yourself, you know, you don't need to feel bad about that. All right, last card, guys. Wait for important information, okay? So yeah, you may be at a period of time where you don't just have the answers immediately, and that's when you just need to embrace that peaceful energy, okay? So that you can think about your best possible outcome, okay? Just focus on the best possible outcome, and, you know, you will have to wait. Sometimes you just have to wait and see. You just have to go with the flow. You're not always going to just have the answers before you make a move. So while you're waiting, you know, wait peacefully. You want to wait in a higher vibration so that you can attract in the resolution that is going to be high vibrational. I'm going to pull one of these. These are divine feminine, divine masculine cards, but we have that both within, and it's like, it's called Stop and Smell the Roses, Counting Blessings on the Sacred Journey. I used to listen, this was a YouTuber. She didn't really make no videos. She made hella freaking cards though. Hella different dark decks, but I used to love listening to her. I wish she would come back, but we all go through things. What's the sacred divine message for us before we go? A sacred divine message before we go. I treat others with tender, loving care. As I embrace others with unconditional love, I open myself to receive love in all forms. That's a beautiful message. I was in my own comments going back and forth with a friend, and I was like, I wouldn't dare treat somebody the way I wouldn't want to be treated. It's just not in me. Like, it's hard enough for me to fucking defend myself when I'm getting done wrong. You think I'm going to come at you sideways? No. I'm going to treat you the way that I would want to be treated. And I hope that you will do the same for me. And this is just reiterating that to me. It's like, treat others with tender, loving care. And they're not even saying the way you want to be treated. Fuck all that. Tender, loving care. Okay? Oh, Tina, thank you so much for the stars. I love you. I've never gotten this much stars before, you guys. So I'm like, that's so beautiful to me. You're so appreciated. Thank you so much for just giving me that energy, like, for my life. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Let's see what else comes out, because that was a really sweet message. So I'm like, what else you got in here? I don't think I ever even got that card before. Oops. Okay, 2, and then we're going to go. I count my blessings daily, and I give thanks to God for the miracles within my life. Okay? I count my blessings daily and give thanks to God for the miracles within my life. We be having so many miracles. Like, sometimes, you know, it's totally cool to celebrate and be like, oh my God, it's a win, it's a win. But don't forget who put that win on you. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if you was going through a struggle or something like that, just start being thankful for every day. I mean, like, honestly, breathing. People don't wake up every day. People die. Children die. I be reminding my kids that, because sometimes they be talking hella reckless. And I'm like, you know, kids be dying, right? So you need to be thankful for everything that you freaking have. Okay? Because I want them to realize, like, it's a gift to be in this life. There are so many souls in the universe that are not incarnated who would love to incarnate. Okay? They got to wait their turn. They got to pay their dues. They got to rank up, all this stuff so they can come and have this earth experience. And we out here tripping, not even appreciate it, not even connecting with the spirits, not even connecting with our true life's path. Okay. So let's just be grateful for the miracle of life that we get to try again every day, because I know I be failing and falling short and shit. So grateful for the next chance. Ooh, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. They're telling me the procrastination is a lack of appreciation for your life. I need to write that down. It's about to be my next Facebook post. Procrastination is a lack of appreciation for your life. Damn, why Spirit had to come on us like that? Like, whoa. Okay, last card. I am unique, quirky, and innovative. I embrace my eccentricities and authenticity proudly as a divine expression of life. Like I said, this deck, it has a whole bunch of love messages and divine masculine and my divine feminine. None of them came out, so I'm just like, Spirit really be knowing what's up, like really be pulling the energy that we need, okay? And that unique, quirky, innovative, eccentricities, authenticity, those are all words that I would use to describe this Aquarius energy that we first started with, okay? So that is how we beat the spiritual war, is by being ourselves, staying on path, being grateful. Okay, if we don't do nothing else, being grateful and getting to know ourselves. Woo. Yeah, that's how we gonna win. So thank you so much, you guys, for being here. I appreciate you with all my heart. Thank you for everybody who sent me stars. It really means the world to me. It really means the world to me. Because Spirit has told me that build it and they will come. Okay? So it's like, I don't even know what I'm be saying on these videos. It's not scripted at all. Okay? And Spirit's just like, build it and they come. Okay? Yes, this is what you're supposed to do. Which for me, is just to speak. Just to tell the story. Just to, not be afraid to say what it is or what's on my mind. I think that I have enough experience. I think I keep going through stuff so I could share. A lot of spiritual warfare I've been going through. And I think that it's been blatant so that I could teach about it. So thank you so much for giving me your time and attention. It is so appreciated. I love you so much. I'm giving you energy. I'm giving you love. And just know that you can, this video itself is a war cry. Okay? By, we're letting them know. We're letting Spirit know on our squad, as well as the enemy. Okay? And the enemy is anybody who seeks to mess up your financial stability, take your life, fuck up your brain. That's an enemy. Okay? So sometimes it's confusing. Like, well, technically they're my mother. No, it's an enemy. Okay? So I said that just to be aware. You want to know who your enemy is too. It's confusing these days. But, yeah, we are definitely being called to be our true authentic selves. So I gotta go, guys. I hear some weird shit on the outside. So I'm gonna end this. Peace and love. Oh, follow my YouTube channel, Rahmenten. RAHMEN Tene, TENE, tarot on YouTube. Okay. Peace and love.